For this solitary matriarch, sleep does not end with the sunrise. It ends with a siege. She wakes to a living nightmare. Painted wolves, Africa's most efficient hunters, have encircled her. Silent, patient, measuring, they are already in position, spread in a loose ring through the grass. No growls, no chaos, only intent. They do not rush. They do not attack all at once. They nip, they harass, they probe for weakness, testing the limits of her endurance. This is not a hunt built on brute force. It is a calculation refined by generations. But the hyena is no easy victim. She rises slowly, shoulders hunched, jaws parting in a silent warning. Her presence alone is a threat, a reminder of what those jaws can do. She possesses a weapon born not of speed, but of terrifying mechanics. Her skull is a masterpiece of natural engineering, shaped by evolution to turn muscle into devastation. The skirmish escalates into a war of attrition. The dogs are masters of the tag team assault. As one retreats, another advances. They rotate endlessly, flowing around her like water around stone. No single animal commits long enough to be caught. No mistake goes unpunished. She is outnumbered, surrounded, bleeding, but she is armed with nature's most formidable vice. Her bite is not merely strong, it is catastrophic. One solid connection and a dog's leg would be reduced to splinters. The painted wolves know this danger intimately. They have seen what those jaws can do to bone, so they keep their distance. Rather than risk a grapple, they rely on their own specialized anatomy. Their lower teeth act like self-sharpening scissors, slicing flesh without ever locking into a hold. She lunges. They scatter. The pack adapts instantly. This is their advantage. Speed, coordination, endurance. She possesses a weapon of terrifying mechanics. Her premolars are conical bone crushers, capable of exerting over 1,000 pounds of pressure per square inch, enough to shatter the leg of a lion or pulverize the skull of a dog. But the pack relies on a different kind of engineering. Their jaws are built not to crush, but to excise. Their lower dental canals are shaped like shears, evolved to slice through soft tissue with surgical efficiency. They do not need to kill her quickly. They only need to keep her moving. To stay still is to die by 1,000 cuts. Blood begins to mark the grass, dark spots spreading beneath her feet. She knows this cannot last. Fatigue creeps in. Each breath burns. Each movement costs more than the last. So she makes her gamble. A desperate sprint toward the only barrier the dogs might respect, the river. She breaks from the circle, muscles screaming as she charges forward. For a brief moment, the ring collapses. Then the pack explodes into motion behind her. She plunges into the shallows, water and mud churning beneath her weight. The cold shock hits instantly, but the water offers no sanctuary. The true secret of her power lies in the architecture of her skull. Wide zygomatic arches anchor massive facial muscles, giving her relatively small frame a bite force that, pound for pound, is unrivaled on the African plains. Even here, even wounded, she is dangerous. The dogs do not hesitate. They follow her into the mud, snapping at her flanks, tearing at exposed flesh. Their bloodlust is absolute. She pushes deeper, fighting the drag of the water, seeking the safety of the channel. And then she stops. Instinct overrides momentum. The water ahead is not empty. Nile crocodiles lie motionless, ancient shapes barely breaking the surface. Their armored backs blend with the mud. Their eyes betray nothing. They wait. She is trapped between the teeth of the land and the monsters of the deep. There is no escape forward, no safe ground behind. For a moment, the world seems to hold its breath. With no other choice, she turns her back to the river to face the pack one last time. It is a fatal mistake. In a heartbeat, it is over. The dogs recoil, not in defeat, but interruption. The kill is not theirs. The river accepts what the land could not. The surface stills. The savanna moves on. In this unforgiving theater, hesitation is death. Across the open savanna of southern Africa, the land itself seems to breathe. Long grass sways beneath a muted sky. Heat ripples across the plains. Dusty game trails weave between thorn trees and acacia stands. This is a landscape shaped by movement, by pursuit, by escape, and few move with more purpose than the African wild dog, the painted wolf of these plains. Every individual wears a unique coat of black, white, and ochre. No two patterns are alike. Each is a living fingerprint, painted by chance. But beneath that patchwork lies something far more important. Loyalty. Wild dog packs are not loose associations. They are families. The dominant pair leads, but never hordes. After a kill, the pups feed first. The injured feed first. Only then do the strongest eat. In this world, leadership is not taken, it is earned. African wild dogs are among the most successful hunters on Earth. Not because they are the strongest, not because they are the fastest, but because they are the most united. Slim-bodied and long-legged, they are built for endurance rather than power. They trot tirelessly for kilometers, scanning the herds for weakness. Their hunts are not chaos. They are choreography. Each turn, each feint, each sudden burst of speed, a decision shared by the pack without words. When one dog tires, another takes the lead. When prey stumbles, the pack responds instantly. No single hero, no lone victor. From the painted wolves, the savannah teaches an ancient lesson. Survival is not a solitary achievement. It belongs to those who communicate, who sacrifice, who move together toward a common goal across the endless whispering grasslands. Yet their world is not theirs alone. The wild dog's existence is woven into a larger community of predators and scavengers. Hyenas, drawn by sound and scent. Vultures circling high above. Lions watching patiently from the shade. Often before the pack has finished feeding, dark shapes appear at the edge of the grass. Competition is constant. Nothing is guaranteed. African wild dogs live in a fragile balance between boldness and caution. Surrounded by larger, stronger hunters, they survive by staying mobile, alert, and united. Water, too, is both gift and trap. Rivers and muddy watering holes offer life, but hide death just beneath the surface. A single careless step can turn thirst into a final mistake. For this reason, packs prefer open terrain. Places where threats can be seen early, where speed can replace strength. When danger stirs at the edge of their world, wild dogs raise a chorus of sharp calls and tense postures. Warnings ripple through the pack like notes in a single urgent song. A distant cheetah on the horizon. The heavy approach of hyenas at a kill. One signal is enough. In seconds, the pack tightens. Spacing closes, eyes sharpen, bodies align. Bound together by shared awareness before danger fully arrives. This is how they endure, not as individuals, not as rivals, but as one.